Emma Raducanu has finally spoken out, but did she really tell us the whole truth? For weeks, the internet has been buzzing with one question. Is Britain's Golden Girl secretly more than just friends with Carlos Alcaraz, the Wimbledon champion and tennis' biggest rising star? The whispers have been everywhere: Twitter threads, TikTok edits, gossip headlines, and now Emma has broken her silence in a way that has fans even more convinced there might be something going on. What did she actually say? Why did she leave just enough mystery to keep us guessing? And could this US Open doubles pairing be the start of the biggest sports love story since Graf and Agassi? Buckle up, because today we're diving into all the drama, all the clues, and the one interview answer that's keeping the world talking. To understand why this story has exploded, we need to rewind. Because Emma Raducanu isn't just another player, she's a living fairy tale. Back in 2021, as an 18-year-old qualifier ranked outside the top 100, Emma pulled off one of the greatest underdog stories in modern sports. Match after match at the US Open, she breezed through opponents without dropping a single set. By the end, she had lifted the trophy, becoming the first British woman since 1977 to win a Grand Slam title. Overnight, Emma went from a teenager sitting exams to an international superstar. Magazine covers. Endorsement deals worth millions. Front-page headlines. Emma Raducanu wasn't just a tennis player anymore, she was a global icon. But with fame came pressure. Injuries piled up. Coaching changes seemed constant. Results didn't always match the hype. Critics circled like vultures, ready to call her a one-hit wonder. Through it all, Emma stayed remarkably calm, composed, poised, and determined to prove she was more than just a fairy tale. And now, in 2025, she's back healthy, fighting hard, and in the spotlight for reasons no one saw coming. Because standing beside her is Carlos Alcaraz. Carlos isn't just another name either. At only 22, he's already shaping tennis' new golden era. With Federer retired, Nadal stepping away, and Djokovic nearing the end, Alcaraz has become the sport's new face. Explosive power, insane athleticism, fearless mentality, and a charisma that lights up every arena he steps into. He's already collected multiple Grand Slam titles, including that iconic Wimbledon victory, the one that officially crowned him as Nadal's heir and tennis' next superstar. So when fans heard that Emma Raducanu and Carlos Alcaraz would team up in mixed doubles at the US Open, that wasn't just a tennis announcement. That was a spark. A headline. A pairing that screamed chemistry. Here's where it gets interesting. The idea didn't come from Emma. It came from Carlos. Yes, out of all the women on the tour, Carlos personally reached out to Emma earlier this year and asked if she'd partner with him. Emma later admitted she was shocked but flattered. She said, "Yeah, he asked me earlier in the year and I was very surprised and honored, and obviously excited. Of course I was going to say yes. I just had to kind of go through the formality of asking my coach." But then came the line that broke the internet. She laughed and added, "Gotta keep them on their toes." Fans immediately pounced. Was she teasing him? Flirting? Just joking? Within hours, Twitter and TikTok were full of edits, memes, and wild theories. Suddenly, their partnership wasn't just about tennis anymore. It was about chemistry. Then came the big moment. During a BBC interview, Emma was asked directly about the speculation online. The journalists didn't dance around it. They said, "Is there anything going on between her and Carlos?" The world held its breath. Her answer? Classic Raducanu. She smiled and said, "I'm glad the internet's having fun, and we're providing some entertainment for everyone." Playful, light-hearted, dismissive, but not too dismissive. It wasn't a flat-out no. It was just enough to keep us guessing. She went on to explain that she and Carlos had known each other for years. They first connected during Wimbledon 2021, when both were breaking through. She even recalled his unforgettable 5-set win over Stefanos Tsitsipas at the US Open that year, calling it his breakout moment. So officially, they're friends. Longtime colleagues. Nothing more. But fans weren't buying it. Because Emma's delivery, the smile, the laugh, the carefully chosen words, told a very different story. So why has this particular rumor caught fire? It's simple. It has all the ingredients of a story fans want to believe. Two young superstars. Parallel journeys to fame. Natural charisma. And a lifestyle so unique that only someone in the same position could truly understand. Most importantly, Emma and Carlos look so natural together. Laughing in practice. Smiling after points. Comfortable in a way that feels different. And let's be honest, tennis history is full of love stories. From Steffi Graf and Andre Agassi to countless whispers on tour, romance and tennis have always gone hand in hand. Emma and Carlos fit that narrative too perfectly for fans to ignore. But here's the twist. Emma has often spoken about her strict upbringing. Tennis came first. Boys. Dating? Not allowed. Even casual socializing was limited if it risked distracting from her career. Emma admitted she sometimes resented it as a teenager. But she also credits that discipline with shaping her into who she is today. Focused, independent, determined. So when she says now, I'm single and I'm focused on tennis, it doesn't feel like PR spin. It feels genuine. Still, when she laughs about keeping Carlos on his toes, it's hard not to wonder if there's a little more beneath the surface. At its core, this isn't just about Emma and Carlos. It's about how fame works in 2025. Today, one smile, one glance, one offhand joke is enough to spark a viral storm. Emma knows this. Carlos knows this. And Emma's BBC interview showed she knows exactly how to play the game. She didn't confirm the rumors. She didn't deny them. She gave fans just enough to keep talking. And now, all eyes are on New York. Their mixed doubles debut has gone from a sporting event to a global spectacle. Every rally will be dissected. Every fist bump slowed down on TikTok. Every laugh replayed 1,000 times. If they win, the romance rumors will explode. If they lose, people will say it's because of distracting chemistry. Either way, Emma and Carlos are guaranteed to dominate headlines. So where does that leave us? Emma says she's single, focused, and excited to team up with a friend she's known for years. On paper, that should end the rumors. But her tone, her laughter, and her playful choice of words have left fans with more questions than answers. Is this just a fun partnership between two young stars? Or the beginning of a love story the world will talk about for years to come? One thing is certain. Whether romance is real or imagined, Emma Raducanu and Carlos Alcaraz have already captured something bigger than a trophy. They've captured the world's imagination. And when the lights shine bright in New York this summer, we won't just be watching their matches. We'll be watching every smile, every glance, every tiny clue that might reveal what's really going on. So now I'll throw it back to you. Do you think the Emma and Carlos rumors are just harmless fun, or is there real truth behind their chemistry? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that go beyond the scorelines, the drama, the emotions, and the headlines that keep us hooked, because trust me, this one is far from over.